Hello, welcome back to the Villa View. We're at Craven Cottage where we've just watched Aston Villa lose 3-1 to Fulham on Easter Monday. Let's hear what a selection of the fans think. Right, Lee, we're just watching the Villa players get back on the coach now. What do you make of the performance today?
I thought it was mediocre at best, really. I thought the sending off was it says it all, really. If you look at the pictures, it's clearly see that the Fulham player went in first. Kodjia should have been a bigger man. He knew we got a big game next week, regardless of who the opponent. He should have just walked off, be the bigger man and just walk off. But hey, it is what it is.
We didn't play that badly, to be honest, but we didn't play that great either. We played quite mediocre. I think the second half we were a better team, but better performance.
Better than we were in the first half.
But still not that great, to be honest. I think Jack Grealish is probably one of the better games that he's had. I think we didn't look great going forward, though, to be honest, did we, really?
But what did you make of the game in general?
Right. As soon as we had that player sent off, we were always going to lose. I don't think there's any way about it. Even when we went to 1-1, I thought we were always susceptible to conceding pretty quick afterwards, which happened only 3 minutes, I think it was, until actually Fulham scored again. But for me, it's one of them. It's a dead rubber game, but I was lacking a bit today. I thought some of the decisions were a bit bizarre, if I'm honest. The likes of bringing Hudson on for Bree solved absolutely nothing. I thought we needed to go more attacking. The five at the back simply didn't work in the first half, and we're trying to persevere with it in the second half, and it's pointless. You may as well try something different and see what happens. But for me, Bruce has let his side down again today. I'm sorry, but Codger's let the side down, but then Bruce has as well. Let's take nothing away from the referee, though. Referee spoiled that game.
I just don't understand why referees at any level think it's about them. Yeah, well, you can argue what Codger's done is silly, but Fredericks has kicked out as well. I've looked at it on Twitter, I've looked at the replay. At the end of the day, it's 2 yellow cards, bang the reds together, get on with it, keep it an even game of football. The moment he dishes the red out, there's only going to be one winner. To be fair, we've done all right to stay in it. We've stayed in it for a long period of time. Jack scored an absolute worldie, probably one of the best goals I've seen this season, and that's probably our goal of the season. Wonderful strike. With 10 men, legs are going to get tired. They kept huffing and puffing. Fulham played wonderful football, move it around nicely, tired us out, exploited the gaps. Some bizarre substitutions didn't help the cause. I'll go on to that in a little bit more. Scored 2 good goals and killed the game off. But it is what it is. We've got to go into Sunday thinking, do you know what, referee aside, we've given a good account of ourselves against a really good team for a long period of time with 10 men, and I thought we played okay with 11 men as well.
Personally, I don't think we were awful. I think we were a lot better than we were against Reading. It's more the fact Fulham had a lot of pace on the wings. Lot better in midfield. Tom Kearney pulled the strings. So again, I don't think it was awful. Was it good? No. Could it be better? Definitely. I think it was a few more negatives and positives, but there you go.
Fulham ran the game. I know they've got 11 men, we've got 10, but still it doesn't make a difference. We've got our striker sent off, we've got our defenders, our midfielders, they're there. Yeah. They've got to keep going. And I'm not, it's my 19th away game. I've been there, I've seen it all this season, but I was glad with how the 10 men reacted. They reacted well. They kept playing. We got our goal back 1-1, but I was disappointed to concede so soon after the goal.
Oh, yeah, Casper here, all the way from Denmark. He's coming to see the last 2 games. Obviously, he's seen 2 defeats. What did you think today?
I could have picked some better games to watch. I've been a Villa fan since I was 6 years old. I'm 31 now, so it's incredible for me to be here. And Saturday in Birmingham, it was unbelievable to be at Villa Park finally, to feel I've never seen so many Villa fans together at one place. But in general, I have to be honest, I was a bit disappointed. Saturday, I thought it was a lack of commitment. Only a few players, like Hutton, of course, he shows commitment. But I think in general they lacked a little bit of commitment.
Amar is a bit hit and miss. Going forwards wasn't too bad, but his defending's been absolutely shocking the last couple of weeks. The Reading game says it all. He was at fault for the first goal, and I thought today his defending wasn't even any better.
I told my friend that Grealish, it had to come from him, and he had done something previously against Rotherham. I think was this the first or the second game of the season? Yeah, the one where he cuts in from the wing and then strikes it in far corner. And I said he should try the same, and then just 2 minutes later he does it. So he's also one of my favorite players, absolutely, because he's a local guy. Yeah, and I like the kind of play because dare take the chances, so it was nice.
I've seen the challenge. My old man sent it me from Lanzarote. He's on holiday, and it's not a sending off. He said cast iron. It's a 50-50 decision. He didn't think it was a red card for Kodja. The Fulham bloke I haven't seen again. Whether he should have gone, maybe he should have done. But personally for me, it's a yellow card. Personally for me, it's changed the game. It's made a difference. Could we have come here and got a point? Could we have come here and got 3? We'll never know because the referee has ruined the game.
We can't blame that on a 3-1 loss because again the referee doesn't influence the game that much. It's 11 players on the pitch, but again 10 men from 20 minutes killed us off.
It didn't really look like we were going to attack other than the Grealish goal that was something out of nothing.
Nah, I thought the Grealish goal, I thought it was a good catalyst to push on, possibly get the seconds, but as we've done many times this season, we've sat back and allowed them to attack us. I think we do have too many defensive-minded players in the squads. I think it'd be nice to have an extra dimension to be able to bring onto the pitch. Hepburn Murphy, it's nice to see him back, nice to get some minutes. But I think five. We don't need 5 at the back.
I was disappointed with the start. I thought we could have come here and got a result. Early goal would have settled us down, nerves and things like that. After Burton, I was at Burton. I didn't think we played well after that 3rd-minute goal, personally. But I think the 10 men, we went down. We knew we'd got a fight on our hands, and I think the 10 men settled us down somewhat. I really do. But Kodja going, obviously, without Kodja we look lacklustre. We haven't got anything going forward. I know Hogan's on, but he's quite a small player. Maybe he's not suited to play on his own.
You're confident Hogan can step up in Kodja's absence?
Yeah, I think the thing with Hogan is he's had quite a few injuries, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So I think if he gets the full run when he's fit, I think he'll be a good player for us.
I would have brought Hurihan on before because I really love the fact that he's one that keeps running and chasing the ball, putting pressure on the defense. Because before that, Fulham was getting too much time on the ball in the defense. They were just playing these triangles in the defense and letting Villa run after the ball. But when he came on, he was chasing the ball a lot more.
I think Hepburn Murphy looked quite lively when he came on. He looked like he was causing a few problems from the balls in. They were trying to get up over him, trying to wind him up. Personally, I don't think Elphick did too bad in the 3. I think he looked quite calm. Baker and Chester. The defence didn't look good, bad. But the fact, as soon as he got to the byline, as soon as he got there, you knew it was going to go in somehow. I think the left-hand side looked so weak today. Left-hand side looked awful. There's no one there like where Taylor would be to hold it down. So I think again that's our undoing.
Now obviously Birmingham have lost again today, but we're going off the back of 2 runs. Do you fancy Villa next week?
Of course. I have the Villa logo tattooed on my leg, so I will also always fancy Villa. And after today, I saw that Birmingham or Small Heath they lost to Burton. Well, what could you expect from them? Anything from that? So it was nice.
Blues, I know it's a derby. Anything can happen. We could win, we could lose, we could draw. I was at St Andrews in the away end. Personally, I didn't think we played well. Gardner, good goal, but I don't really rate Gardner, to be honest. But he scored that goal, and it was a crucial goal. We didn't lose at St Andrews. I think personally, with the way Blues are playing at the minute, can I see us losing? No.
I think for as bad as we are, the Blues are even worse at the moment. They're in complete free fall. So. I'm dreading a little bit now after seeing that, because from our mistakes at the back, they'll punish us.
Blues haven't looked any better, to be fair. I mean, they lost 2-0 today. From what I've heard, there should have been more. And we've been pretty good at home against the Blues, so there's no reason why we couldn't get a result.
Going to Sunday, Blues are lost again today, which makes any day a little bit better as a Villa fan. We'll dig in and hopefully collect 3 points. I can't see us losing. Dust ourselves down and go again, as Paul Lambert would say.
Next week, I think, although we've come off the back of 2 losses, which they're bad losses, but I think we'll do it next week. I really do. I'm confident we will. I think the fans will all be behind us. It's a full house, sold out, and as long as the fans get behind us, we've got the R2 movement, things like that at the moment, and I think as long as the fans are behind them, I think the players will perform. I really do.
It's just sad to see our season die down like this, and going into that Blues game now, it's sort of one point in the past 9, possible 9 points. It's worrying.
Right. think that's probably summed up the mood. Obviously, we're not happy, but it's been good to do an away fan cams, good to sit together and do the game for the Villa view. Remember, you please comment below with what you thought of the game. Do you think the referee spoilt it? Would you have fancied us if we managed to keep 11 men on the field? Subscribe to the channel if you can. We're growing all the time and your support really means a lot to us. We've met a lot of you today. It's been really good to put names to faces. What do I say now?
That's it.
Oh, is that it? Is that it?
We'll leave that.
Is that it? We'll be back at Villa Park next week where I'll be taking the fan cams because good old Matt's got a prior commitment and won't be at the game. Thanks for sticking with us. Up the Villa. If you enjoyed that video, why not watch another? Click the video choices on screen now to go and watch them in full. Be sure to subscribe to the channel by clicking our logo there on the left. Easy peasy.